What's up, perfectly average golfers? Welcome back to the channel. We're still out here at the Omni Grove Park Inn. And man, we had a really fun front nine. First two holes were actually really tragic. But after that, we started to play some pretty solid golf. We shot overall plus 10 in the front. Not what we want, but you know, given the first two holes, that's about where we would probably assume to be. So we're gonna jump right into the back nine here. It's a really fun course. The track is pretty open for the large part. We haven't hit really too much out of play so far, so hopefully things will continue to go that way. Hole number 10, about 373 or so, I think. Up the hill, slight dog leg to the left, hidden driver. I got it. Right side of the fairway.
It's a good place to be.
Not a bad place to be. And what, mostly straight, we'll take those. All right, not the furthest drive I've ever hit in my life, but we still have an easy shot in. Oh, it should be a pretty easy shot in. It's 130 to the front, 160 to the back. Flag's about 143-ish, so we've got 9-iron just inside the fairway cut. Let's hope we can get something up there. That's left. Very left. Very, very left. All right, tricky shot here. Got to lift something, hopefully avoid this tree, and land it softly. A lot of asks here, but I'm going to try to play a confident stroke off the front foot, see if we can get something up and on. That's too much, way too much. Caught it thin too much. All right, beautiful tee shot here. Goodness. See if we can follow up with a good ball. There we go. That's it. All right, I got like 130-ish. To get up there, but I'm going to take 8-iron, play something low, see if we can run it with a little bit of a fade spin up towards the pin. No real chance to get up around these trees, so we got to try to chip something pretty low run it. See if we can make this happen. Oh, Alan. Almost. It was almost there. All right, we're not going to try that again. Just going to hit a normal sand wedge. And if it gets through the gap in the trees, it does. If it doesn't, what you say?
Nice shot.
Middle of the green. That's all you can ask for it. I forgot to mention this here in the back nine video. We are teeing off all the way from the back. Again, I say all the way. It's only 6,500 to get towards the backside, which is exactly where we should be playing. And you know, our game off the tee box has been pretty good today. Short game has been a little bit aloof, but hey, we'll hopefully figure that out. I mean, the score is, again, I wouldn't say reflective necessarily of how we're playing so far today, but you know, it is the score for a reason. Our short game definitely is getting punished. So have a testy putt here. If we can lag something close and just say bogey, that'd be okay. And that's not gonna get there. Huh? Wait. Wow. All right, par 5 here. Driver's been keeping us pretty honest today. I'd love to get a nice little draw on one for once. That stays in play. I guess that's the key word. See how this goes. That's better. Pretty solid drive. Crept into the rough. We got a little bit of a blind shot, but there's a blue house kind of in the distance. Not sure if you guys could see it. I'm going to the left side of that. It's about 2:30-ish. Should be able to get there. Wind is hurting. Let's see if we get good contact. That's all we're really worried about, is getting good contact here. Oh, it's so left. I don't think there's anything over there. All right, we crept off out of bounds, so we're dropping 3, hitting 4 here. Oh, that rolled on nicely. It's a really good shot. We'll take those. All right, still looking for something solid here in the back 9. Short par 4. Whoa. We got 3 wood here though. Just gonna try to play something straight. Oh my gosh, how am I hitting that far behind the ball with my 3 wood? Yikes. All right, we got like 146, but we have to go through this tree. I guess the good news is at least we have a second shot. We're gonna try to put some hook spin on this, try to keep this low as much as we can. I got 6 iron. We'll see. Well, it rolled for us after it hit the trees. Take it. All right, middle pin position. Gonna have to really open the face here. Lift it, land it soft. Looks like the green is gonna run away if I get past the hole. So we're trying to get something just under the front side. Let's see. Sit. Stay there. Okay, it's all right. Okay, well, jeez, and that still rolls out long. Wow. All right, par 3, first one here in the back. About 180, helping wind, but it's a back pin position, 180 to the mid, back pin position. I've got a 6 iron here.
Ew, David.
That was very bad. Well, that was a nice 100-yard 6 iron. Got about 65, 75 yards to go. Got a lot of green to play with here. Just gotta get it up there. Hopefully that'd be good. It was right on line. I don't know how much of a rollout it's gonna get. Just trying to get the lines right, not the speeds though. We really need to find something to get this back 9 going. Not a lot of time to get it going, really. Haven't been really great off the tee box. Haven't been great in the putting greens. The front 9, you know, the first 2 holes were poor from us, but everything else was going pretty nicely. The only bit of good news so far is we haven't had any true big blow-up holes. Just a couple of just poor holes back to back to back to back to back. So hopefully we can find a way to get a par or a birdie. We've had a couple of good looks at birdie, just none in the card yet. So if we can find a way to get a par, get a birdie, save this back 9, we'll still put together around that very well may be underneath 90. All right, hole 15, par 4 down the hill. Not super long. So if we get something in the fairway, we should be looking at under 100 yards in. Wow. Hell of a time to start hitting a little bit of a draw.
Yeah, just go for that extension. Just like really try and get your arms away from your body. And
On the backside?
The slower backswing, yeah. Just in general, just trying to push them out. That's where your hook is coming from right now. It's because you're just getting in here and just coming around like that.
Okay. I mean, it's a better problem to have than my 40-yard slice that I had the other day, but... All right, so we lifted it out of play. Just taking kind of a drop, about 230 down. I think it probably had a little bit more legs in it, but this was about the line that it went out of play. So we're hitting sand wedge here, third shot. Front pin, about 105 yards. Aw. That is not the miss. Oh, man. Not very good. What am I doing? Stay there. I think it's got speed. Good grief. You know, the funny thing is, there's no driving range here at the Omni. There's not a lot of space for it being up in the mountains. I went over to the range this morning, hit about 70 balls. Best range session I've ever had. Get onto the course, all of a sudden driver, which was going nice and straight on the range, is starting to slice, and now all of a sudden we're starting to draw the ball. We didn't get a lot of time on putting, and that's definitely showcasing itself, but even a lot of our iron shots, we're just not playing very great golf right now, man. It's really frustrating because I walked off the range session today thinking this is going to be my best round I've ever played. I was playing so well, hitting everything so well on the range. It's not showing up. Very frustrating. Let's see if we can scramble together, see if we can get a couple of pars here in the back, but we're definitely not underneath 90 anymore, so we'll throw that out of the conversation. Just hope we can get some good contact. Well, we have a shot, kind of. Man, I don't know. I got 7-iron here. I'm gonna choke up and see if we can maybe get some draw spin. I would love to stay low if possible. It's only about 100 and change to get there, but we gotta try to get something, again, low and runny. Play it off the back foot, see what happens. Well, it didn't touch a lot. I saw it come out. Front side of the green, that could be pretty good. We'll take that. We'll take that scrambly hit. So we landed up by the front of the green, but it rolled all the way down this hill apparently. So we've got a little bit of a testy shot, mid-pin position over to the right side. Trying to lift something, little half swing. Little right. Should be good though.
What the hell is that?
What a poor effort. What a poor effort. All right, got like 125. Easy par 3. Have to hit pitching wedge here. We'll see, it's back pin, so we got a little bit of space to work with, but let's see what happens. That's the right club. Didn't see it land, but it should be good.
I can't tell.
And I caught it really well. Bruh. Right over the right edge. Good grief. All right, average golfers, this is one of those rounds that falls underneath the perfectly average rule. Doesn't matter how bad you play. Finish off with a good 18th, the beer at the end tastes really good. So, let's see. Take downhill. That bounce left.
Yeah.
Set that thing up there.
I couldn't tell.
All right, we stayed in play. 315-yard drive thanks to the downhill play. Love that. Front pin, about 65 to the front. We got some trees that are going to be maybe a bit of a problem though. So we're going to try to get this thing up there. Got sand wedge. That is very right. Still got a ways to go here for this chip. Try to run something up there a little bit. Play a little more off the back foot. It's a medium flight. Give this a little bit of gusto. Hopefully get it there. Get in the hole. Whew. Well,
it was fun, man.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, you too, man.
Thanks for the tips, the pointers. All right, they're perfectly average golfers. Another string of perfectly average rounds. The cool thing about this time of year is we're taking the time to kind of play a bunch of really awesome courses, that one in particular. Although I will say, if you're in the area looking to play the Grove Park Inn here at the Omni, definitely go to Golf Now to see if you can find it on sale, because the normal prices, I think, are a little hiked for the experience overall. I mean, it was a great course, don't get me wrong, it was well taken care of, but was it a $175 course? I don't think so. But if you can find it on a deal like I did, definitely give it a whirl. It's a really fun kind of track out here. Par fours are definitely approachable. We didn't really take great advantage of that. Our game off the tee box today was actually not too terrible. A couple of wonky things here or there, but largely we didn't have any booming slices that went out of play. The only things that really got penalized for were actually shots that drew too much. We kind of hooked a little bit. So that's not a bad correction to have. In fact, if anything, it's actually a great correction to have, knowing that, okay, we're making the right moves happen. Now we just got to kind of dial it back just a little bit to get those balls to fly nice and straight. Short game was unbelievably atrocious today. Putting, chipping, well, there was actually a couple of good chips. Putting, yikes. It's just unfortunate because I thought I had a really great range session today this morning before I drove out here, and I thought I was gonna have the best round ever, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously that was not the case. 92 overall was the final. A couple of triples, which definitely are not feel good. We had a handful of pars, nothing for birdie. We did have a couple of good looks. We 3-putted on one par 5, which is never what you want to see. We 3-putted for bogey on that par 5, which is not great. Those are the things that are kind of sticking out largely in my mind. So a really fun round here. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. We've got some more of this kind of mountain style North Carolina golf while the colors are really changing. We didn't get the most vista-based views today, but we will be playing some courses that I know for a fact will have those. So if you're looking for more North Carolina golf, if you're traveling or if you're in the area, definitely make sure you subscribe along right now. Otherwise, if you're just perfectly average golfer like me and want to see some perfectly average golf, well, you came to the right channel. We'll catch you guys next time. Until that point, stay perfectly average. So long.